Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to go over one of the most absolutely insane Humble bundles we have ever seen. Honestly, Humble has been doing a lot of great work in terms of their bundles recently. They've been crushing it. The Resident Evil bundle was great. I think there was a Capcom bundle recently as well. The Bandai Namco bundle right now is really solid, and now we have the Warner Brothers 100-year anniversary Play the Legends bundle, $15. We'll go over every title that you're getting, and it is a ridiculous bundle. Remember, you get Steam keys for all of the games that I'm about to mention. And yeah, this bundle is absolutely ridiculous. The value is crazy, and I strongly recommend you check it out. Even if you only have interest in a couple of the games, makes up that $15 purchase, and you'll have extra Steam keys for the games you don't redeem. So let's go over it. Remember, with Humble, you choose where your money goes. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see an Adjust Donation button. Click Custom Amount, and you can kick back it to Warner Brothers, International Medical Corps, Humble, or you can kick back me a couple bucks if you do want. But let's go over the WB bundle. $15 is top tier. We'll go over the other tiers as well, and I'll break down every game as well. Right off the top, you got Gotham Knights, so that's insane. Like, Gotham Knights is just included in this bundle for $15. That already covers your entire cost. Like, Gotham Knights is a game that a lot of people were down on. I didn't hate it as much as everybody else, but I thought it was okay. Was it worth $60? Absolutely not, but you're not paying $60 anymore, so that's great. We'll talk more about it, but on top of that, you get Back 4 Blood, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition, which is awesome. You know, you guys ain't trying to drop $70 on MK1 right now, or, God forbid, $110 for the Premium Edition, so you know, MK11 will do nicely. Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition is there. Middle-earth Shadow of War Definitive Edition. Injustice 2 Legendary Edition. Batman Arkham Origins. Mad Max. Mortal Kombat XL. Batman Arkham City. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition. And Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. So that is for top tier. And once again, we'll break down every title once we go through the other tiers. Then you have the $10 tier, which the $10 tier is still pretty damn good. It just eliminates Gotham Knights and Back 4 Blood. And then finally, we have a $5 tier, which the $5 tier might be something people actually want to check out, given that you're only paying $5, and it includes Mad Max, Mortal Kombat XL, Batman Arkham City, and Arkham Asylum, and Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City regularly go for $5 as a bundle, or $6 or something like that. So to get Mad Max, Mortal Kombat XL, and a Shadow of Mordor with that is pretty damn great. But let's break down every game in the top tier. Okay, so let's start off with Gotham Knights. As I mentioned at the top, it's a game that a lot of people were down on when it initially came out. Is it as good as the Arkham titles? No, it absolutely is not. But is it a good game as its own title if you go into it with lower expectations? I actually think it is. It had some PC performance issues at launch, but I believe it's gotten much better, and last I checked, it was running really well. And it does have some replayability with the various characters that you can play with, as Nightwing, Robin, you have Batgirl in there, and then you have Red Hood. So you do have a variety of different characters to play as, and they all have their strengths, different abilities, things like that. The story, most people found captivating. I wasn't crazy about it, but I thought it was fine, and the open world's fun to explore. Visually, I wouldn't say it's a juggernaut or anything like that. Like, honestly, Arkham Knight probably looks better, but yeah, still a fun game to go through, and I think for $15 in this bundle, it's great. Back 4 Blood, that is included as a multiplayer title. I mean, the game ended support, but you just have this in there, so if you have a couple of friends that are picking up this bundle as well, that is a great edition as well. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition, as I mentioned, MK1 is just egregious in terms of its price point, so MK11 is a good shout here if you do want some Mortal Kombat action on PC. Then you have all of the Batman Arkham games, and not only just the Rocksteady trilogy, you have Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. That is the Rocksteady trilogy, but you also get WB Montreal's Batman Arkham Origins. WB Montreal, the same team that did Gotham Knight, so this is their other game that they did. And Batman Arkham Origins, I thought, was a solid game. Is that the level of the Rocksteady trilogy? No, it's not. But is it a good game in its own right? Yeah, I would say it is. And a lot of people missed out on it. And it's a game that's forgotten about and never got like a remaster or a port to current-gen consoles, or even last-gen consoles, given that this was a PlayStation 3 era game, but it was an enjoyable game, and I would definitely say go through it. If you've never played any of the Arkham games, I mean, this is ridiculous, given that you get Origins, Asylum, City, and Knight. City is my favorite. I think Asylum is fantastic, and I think Arkham Knight at this point, given that we're past the stage of it being the, you know, one of the most god-awful PC ports of all time, like, that game was an abomination when it initially came out. what you're getting now is actually a fairly good game. That, yes, I know some people aren't crazy about the Batmobile sections. I didn't hate them as much as a lot of other people, but, you know, it is what it is. I think that is a fantastic buy. As far as just getting the Arkham trilogy and Arkham Origins for 15, I mean, you could say that covers the entirety of the price, but it doesn't stop there. You get Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War on top of that, so the value just gets even more insane. Shadow of Mordor, a great action open world game, as is Shadow of War. Shadow of War builds upon the successes of Shadow of Mordor, and with both titles, you get the respective DLC content. And by the way, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, those three games have all of their DLC content. Arkham Knight is the premium edition, so the value here is crazy. But back to Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, then the gameplay is incredibly satisfying. The open world, it's not colossal, it's not overwhelmingly big, but it's got a sizable amount of content to it, and it makes it incredibly enjoyable to go through. So yeah, those two titles being included is great. Mad Max, an underrated game that came out on September 1st of 2015. Why that date is relevant is because it had the unfortunate fate of going head-to-head with Metal Gear Solid 5. As far as open world titles go, releasing on the same day, what game do you think was going to have more interest? Yeah, it was Metal Gear Solid 5, and Mad Max ended up turning out really well as well. And interestingly enough, MGS5 and Mad Max, two of the best performing games that year on PC. I mean, MGS runs on the Fox engine, and that engine is just insane. Mad Max also ran incredibly smoothly, and I'm not going to say it's blow away from a visual standpoint. I mean, it takes place in a barren desert, but performance-wise, it does really, really well. So it's an enjoyable game. Vehicular combat's in there. An interesting story by the end. Unfortunately, never going to get a follow-up to it, so kind of a bummer there, but yeah, definitely a nice inclusion. And then you also get Mortal Kombat XL. You get Injustice 2 Legendary Edition, which Injustice 2 Legendary Edition is great as well. You've got DC characters battling it out there. So all of that content for $15. Just an absolutely insane bundle. I put this at the level of the Resident Evil bundle, which I also thought was absolutely tremendous. This might beat it out, because $15 for all of this content is just ridiculous. Again, one of the most insane bundles that I've seen, and one of the best bundles of all time. I do not think it's hyperbolic in saying that at all, and I think Humble's been doing a great job all year long. Humble Choice has been pretty good. You know, some months better than others for sure, but that's just the way the game is played, and a lot of Humble bundles have been really good. Speaking of a lot of Humble bundles being really good, let's go over some of the other ones that are available. Bandai Namco Fights, Frights, and Fantasy is still alive. This is $10 and gets you Tekken 7, Code Vein, Katamari Damacy Reroll, God Eater 3, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, Dot Hack GU Last Recode, and Pac-Man Museum. Plus, all of that content for $10 is insane. Remember, Steam keys on all of these, so that just makes the value even more insane. So, yeah, Dot Hack GU is great. Tales of Vesperia covers the $10 alone, as does Code Vein. You get Tekken 7, God Eater 3. If you want that anime Monster Hunter action, that's there, so that for $10 is great. Fright of Your Life, if you're looking for some horror titles, this is pretty good. Stasis Bone Totem, Bendy and the Dark Revival, Alan Wake Collector's Edition, which Alan Wake 2 just dropped. Game's awesome. And yeah, that is Alan Wake Collector's Edition on PC. Hidden Deep, Tormented Souls, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Pathologic 2, and Moons of Madness. And then there is the Sid Meier's Ultimate Collection One More Turn bundle. Civilization 6, a bunch of DLC content. You've got Civ 5, the Complete Edition, Beyond Earth, the collection, and a bunch of classic titles as well. So Humble's just crushing it. A lot of great bundles available right now, but none better than the WB 100th Anniversary bundle. That bundle is just absolutely stacked. One of the most insane Humble bundles of all time. Check out the links in the description box below. Again, I am a Humble partner, so if you end up buying anything, you can adjust the slider, choose how much you want to give to charity, Humble, the developers, myself, and that is much appreciated and supports the channel. So thanks a lot, guys, and yeah, Steam keys for all of these. Again, I want to reiterate that just because, you know, I know you guys like having your games on Steam, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.